Hello everyone, again, my name is Tiger. This is a temporary background. I love fun, I love jokes and pranks. April Fool's is coming, which seemed like a perfect time to make pranks with you. I like jokes and pranks as a general concept at least, because apparently what humans today consider pranks are usually very cruel, harmful even things, and many are not even funny, many are just cruel things. And then if you call it a prank, and you do it to your friends, I would imagine you do this to your worst enemy, rather. Like, if you're a villain, and it's just like, sometimes I'm trying to Google, and research and find some pranks that are fun to do, right? However, I'm just finding out a lot of pranks that are just quite harmful, even violent. So searching for pranks is pretty cringy, and just yikes. They're not pranks, they're terrible deeds that you can do to people, technically. Please don't do them. Don't hurt people. That's the point of this video. Actually not. The point of this video is to actually give you the proper, actually harmless pranks, okay? Now, a list of truly harmless pranks should be made, right? Yeah, I don't know if this already exists, but I couldn't find one anywhere. So here's mine. My personal favorite is googly eyes. Of course, the concept is the same, but you can make variations of that concept, which is amazing. You can get creative. Like, you can put the googly eyes on every single food item and drink, of course, in the fridge. So either your friends, family, roommates, or one friend, whoever, when they open the fridge, bam, every single product is staring at them. It's funny. I would love to be pranked like this, and let me tell you, I was actually pranked like this by my friends. There are other variations. What they have done is another thing that you can do. One fair warning, or very important warning, is don't glue the eyes onto things like a guitar, any instrument, any item that could peel off something very useful, very important, or an image that can be scraped off or something. Probably you can use it on most items. You can put the eyes onto pretty much any item in the house. It's especially fun if you put the eyes on some items which are in plain sight and some which are not as much in plain sight. Basically, they can find them slowly in time. They can find more and more stuff where googly-eyed? Googly-eyed-ified? Okay, that's a term now. I would do that. I would put them on random things. Good luck finding them. This is what my friends have done to me. I still love this to this day, and I'm enjoying it whenever I remember. And not just remember, I still have googly eyes on some items. My camera stand has an eye. And you know what? The other one went somewhere else. You have to have two eyes. Ooh, but you could do a lot of eyes on one place. My laptop, to this day. And to this day, I enjoy them. It makes me happy. I believe a prank should have this effect on your friends or anyone. One thing I would love to do, I would label spices. Tape labels of the spices. You make sure that these spices are obviously these spices. You don't want to mix them up. That would not be nice. Again, the same thing as one of the first rants. Do not mess with food. You put labels that are describing the spice as precisely as possible without using the spice's name. You can be as creative as you want. Pepper should be easy, right? The dark sneeze attack spice, I don't know. Again, like with googly eyes, I would sometimes, actually read them again and go, this is so sweet, I love it. I love life, I love my friends, I love my family, I love my partners. It's great. Another creative spice alternative name, title, description, chili. I mean, chili isn't really chili. Isn't it the opposite? Not as chilly as the name suggests. Here you can see some chili examples from my chili shelf, because I don't really have many or proper spices at the moment. There must be an alternative to coffee. What I drink I call coffee, but I cannot drink anything strong. Cappuccino is my coffee, especially chocolate. Chocolate is a god. To me, it's a reward, spirit boost, kind of a mana for the gamers, by the way, especially Warcraft gamers, because I don't know many other games with mana. You can get up if you have coffee, took it up too. It's like a loved person. Coffee itself is seriously something that sometimes gets me up. But in a way, I would label coffee. I could label coffee love of my life. I could label coffee mana potion. Okay, well, my coffee came. My new coffee came! I just drank one, the last one yesterday morning. I'm gonna have a coffee after I'm done with this. Love of my life! Do you see how much I love it? I could label my paints. I have textile paints for clothes. If you do any of this, feel free to post. You can post it on Twitter and tag me. I'm at TigerTalented on Twitter. You can join my Discord, similar to the Googly Eyes. You can place like a bunch of little, if you have, or if you can buy, and if you don't mind having them. Plastic dinosaurs, right? Who would mind having a bunch of plastic dinosaurs? They are wonderful. Who doesn't love dinosaurs? Okay, I'm not judging anyone who doesn't like dinosaurs. It's okay. Like with Googly Eyes, place them half hidden all over the house. Maybe like behind the TV screen, or behind the laptop, or a desk kind of screen. Put it in their room or workroom, all over the place. Even in their drawer. Don't snoop around private places, but maybe like you cannot look. Or their wardrobe. Just sneak dinosaurs everywhere, or including the bathroom. Or in some place, you literally put them just facing one specific spot. When you go into a room, if you find the dinosaurs, they should all be just like looking at you. Again, be creative, do whatever, and it doesn't have to be dinosaurs. Again, I'm just giving you ideas. You can swap the contents of a cupboard with contents of another cupboard, but while nobody is looking. I mean, you can always swap them back. You can confuse them. You would have to purchase this because website domain, I don't know if you know that. I think that's the term. If you have a website in someone's name like johndoe.com, you have to figure this out because I don't know how this works. If you have money and if you have time and energy to spare to research this and put some funny stuff on it, like nothing embarrassing. Please don't be embarrassing. Put something funny of them or Photoshop their pictures if you have some, or one picture in a dozen ways. Put it there, you send them the link and you give them, you can even rickroll them. If you can embed the YouTube video, and that's such a wholesome song, I love it. After that you prank them, you give them the key to that site so they can do whatever. Maybe it can end up being also a gift to them. If they have a favorite person, an idol of sorts, like a favorite singer, YouTuber, or whoever, actor, or a character, fictional character, or even animated or whatever, you can print their favorite person or character countless times. The key is countless times. You decorate their place while they're not there. For example, they're sleeping in their room and they have a workroom, or they have a hobby room, wherever their corner is. Whenever they're not there, you can print anytime without them knowing this, but to put them up, you will need a certain time, so you will need to know that they're not gonna come into the room for that certain time. I don't know if they're gonna be going shopping, visiting family. I mean, hopefully, if everyone's safe, but everyone should be safe right now. So don't just visit people, don't go places unless you really have to, and be very, very safe. That's very, very number one thing. That's with pranks are pranks. Life is more important than anything, and right now it's life of all of us at stake. So be very careful for everyone's sake. Again, like with the glue, with the googly eyes, be careful not to damage property. If they want to take them down, you have to make sure that it's not gonna rip apart the wall paint, for example. You just always have to be prepared that they're not gonna like to have this forever, but maybe they will. Who knows? Maybe you do them a favor. Or another thing you can do instead of the favorite character, you can make a bunch of prints of yourself. You can even make it as if it's a shrine. And especially if you can make a silly grinning face, like to taunt them. Now, obviously this is just for a prank. Don't take yourself seriously. I don't take myself seriously, right? It's just a prank. I'd laugh my glasses off if somebody did this to me. Now try to find some kind of texting pranks. There are a lot of bad ones, let me tell you. But I liked this one very much. I'm gonna try this right now on the other person. You text from your phone. I think I left my phone in your jacket, or in your bag, or in your room. If you live together, maybe. Figure out whatever you want to say, and ask them to look for it for you. And wait, if they're gonna get it, that you texted them from your phone. I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna do this on live. I think I left my phone in your room. Could you? And because I'm nice, I'm gonna say, could you have a look for me, please? I think I left my phone in your room. Could you have a look for me, please? And now we wait. I wanted to do this for a long time, since I was looking up the pranks. I think this is pretty harmless. As long as they're awake. Don't do this at 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. Always be mindful, always be careful, always care for your people. I'm asking you nicely. She's calling. Should I ignore it? Except you can't because you don't have credit on your phone. I should have answered. I think she genuinely. You know what? I don't want to keep her in suspense too long, so I'm just gonna call her. Now I feel bad. Now I really feel bad. I should have picked up. My brain didn't react fast enough. Is she gonna figure out? Did she figure out and try to call me? Okay, worst case, she's gonna Discord me, honestly. I feel bad. Just call her. Or do I? That defeats the purpose of, I don't know what to do. See, I should have picked up. Just gonna call her. I'm not gonna make her look around. Come on, that's the little crew. Just phone her. It's going. Hello? Yeah. It's a prank. You've been pranked. I texted you from my phone. It is. Yeah, I mean, people lose their glasses while they're wearing them, so maybe I lost my phone while I'm holding. It's a prank. I really had to do it. Is it? I hope it's fun for you. I was funny. Okay.
Skype, and you're actually missing your phone, or you didn't mean to write phone. You meant to write something else, but like autocorrect or I don't know what. Or third action, the hilarious one. You were literally holding your phone. Yes, it's funny. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, I had to.
Okay.
I love you. Okay,
Okay,
take care. Thanks. So it was funny. I was worried, but for nothing. I am trying to make a video here. Oh god. Oh Brad, I'm mad. Don't try it at me now. Is it a mousse?
Chocolate pudding.
Pudding?
Pudding.
Love you. Love you, you beautiful human being. This is one of the text things that I love, and it works. I have just tested it for everyone. It was really fun for both of us. Which is the point of pranks, in my opinion. Now this might be a little cruel. I suggest, if you're gonna offer something that you're not gonna give, prepare the thing that you can give anyway. For later. You're right, I have a great story to tell you. Whatever has this, if you have those 3 dots that are within the chat, as if you type, you say, I have a great story to tell you, ... Then you send, you won't believe this, ! And then, whichever app you're using, you find the same, you do this beforehand, so you immediately post the GIF. You do not, do this, and then you look for half an hour for the GIF. So you find the GIF, I have a great story to tell you, you won't believe this. And you insert the GIF. And you wait. And you let them think You're typing, and you let them wait. And you just let them wait. Find a great story to tell them, or remember a great story from your life. You know, they will be expecting a great story, right? Tell them the story. And the last one, start texting them. You say hello or something, I don't know, yeah, whatever. However, you just start texting them, and you just say, I'm actually really surprised you texted me. I hope some of these give you ideas. I hope you are inspired if you want to do any pranks ever, especially now soon there's going to be April Fools. You can do any of these or all of them. I don't know. Just now, you just witnessed a double-sided fun. And it was very simple and short, and I feel happy and loved. I mean, I know I was loved this entire time anyway, but I feel it right now strongly. And it's just wonderful. And this is, I believe that that's what pranks should give you, is another bonding time with your whichever loved person you have in your life, or even a colleague, if you're anyone you know well enough that you can do this to, you know, with. So I tried the searching for harmless pranks, you know, I mean, literally, that's the words I used, instead, countless times. So there are my notes on what I find. I don't know what you find, but what I find. This comes up very often. It's either salting foods that should be sweet, or plain putting strong spice, or what's worse, putting toothpaste in Oreos and putting the Oreos back in the package. How's that harmless? Like, that's absolutely awful. I didn't even think about digesting the toothpaste. I'm just thinking putting something in your mouth. Just imagining it makes me feel so sick. Imagine you are struggling in life, or especially at these times. It doesn't matter, you have a bad day, or not even a bad day, you have a good day, and you put an Oreo in your mouth and there's toothpaste in it with a cookie. That can ruin your day. That's harmful. It's not gonna break your leg. Somebody could throw up. In certain circumstances, I could throw up in certain circumstances. Even I could throw up in a certain circumstance, or anything similar. Please don't do that to anyone. I can't describe how bad that can turn out. Some people are struggling with eating, like I currently am struggling with eating, with food. I am in a difficult situation in my life. Even if I'm not struggling with food itself, if you give me this thing and if I taste it, I'm gonna have such a terrible reaction to it. I'm gonna hate you. I'm not gonna consider you a friend anymore. Like, this is not okay. The jump scares. Jump scares are just plain wrong. Especially for people with PTSD, such as myself, surprise. Even if they don't have PTSD, just be nice to other people. Pranks are not supposed to be cruel or harsh. I just read that there's like this setting up countless alarms from like either 3 a.m. or even just earlier in the morning, and you just set up for this person, your victim, literally, you set up a bunch of alarms. Do you people understand how important sleep is? Sleep is important! Don't do this! Changing their contacts in their phone. Okay, it really sounds funny. It could be very interesting. Okay, if you got permission to meddle with their phone, but not just meddle, but to do something that far, it could be cool. But, the big but. Here's the thing about meddling with other people's private property, like phones and computers and other things. These are private things. Never go through anyone else's personal belongings. Even if they are your partner, if you did have a clear consent to meddle with their phone, you have to know up to which point you have the consent. Because if you're going to change their contacts, for example, you have to know for sure that they're not going to, you know, have a mental breakdown because of it. Another one, if you're going to make the brown E's prank, if you're gonna make them believe there are brownies and they are just cut up brown paper in the shape of letter E's, be prepared before you show them the brown E's that you have actual brownies. And don't make them wait too long. Maybe it's not even that funny, or maybe not to me. Don't be mean. All that can go to hell where it belongs. One more prank that I found. Somebody pranks a person by saying your tires are slashed. And there is printed pictures of slash on the tires. And the tires are not slashed. That can be so mentally damaging. It is really hard to go through life in the first place. And not to mention when you have something going terribly wrong, like getting your tires slashed. So don't give them the idea that it actually happened. Okay, even if you don't love your people, at least take care. Okay, thanks for watching. I mean, do a nice thing for me. Share stuff with me. I would love to know something more. I would love to find out more nice things in the world. Even if the whole world is full of nice things. And, you know, there can never be enough nice things. There's so many things you can enjoy. And now, I cannot find these pranks, but send me some of your ideas. Send me some ideas you found anywhere. It doesn't matter if you find somebody else's ideas, but just send me anything. I would greatly appreciate it. Again, you can tag me on Twitter, TigerTalented, or join my Discord. Lots of love to everyone. Special appearance of my sweet little fan / good friend. Hey there, consider supporting this channel by becoming a patron, or buying me a coffee sometime. You know I love coffee. I mean... You can help this channel grow, and patrons obviously get special perks, especially in the Discord server, which you can join already, patron or not. You can buy my merch. I also offer art commissions. You can check out my Instagram for more information, examples, and a way to contact me for that. Now, in my special tradition of repeating myself all the time, you can already join the community Discord. And you can also follow me on Twitch. All the links are in the description down below. Don't forget to subscribe!